watching Urban Movie Review.
All right. Folks, we're back. Oh, yeah. I know you've been waiting for this one. G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. You know what it is. This one was directed by Stephen Sommers. And you know what? This is the animated series adapted for the big screen. Your classic good versus evil.
Woohoo! You know what it is. It's Cobra. Yo, you remember the cartoon. Remember the movie came out? It's like tin, 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 tin. Listen, that's old school. I'm showing my age. Yo, check this clip.
I want the warheads ready to launch in 1 hour. When I'm finished, this world will never forget.
We have never faced a threat like this. A team is being assembled. They're the best operatives in the world. When all else fails, we don't.
Woo! Hot clips.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Those clips were hot.
Flipping and
What's going
dipping.
on?
Yo, okay. First off, when I saw right off the bat, okay, when I saw Marlon Wayans and your boy Jeffrey Tatum, what's his name?
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum, I already knew
Tell them what you knew.
that this is gonna be trash. but I went in there, I lowered my expectations, and I didn't think
You turned it down? Turn the
Turn my
expectation
expectations
down.
down to 0, -3, and it wasn't as bad as I thought.
-3 to -1. Oh, God.
As bad as I thought it was going to be.
I'm going to tell you right now, this was god-awful. I don't even like to agree with him.
Wow.
This was gross. I'm pissed off. I feel like
Wow.
somebody dug in my pockets, took my money, slapped my shorty, kicked me in my behind, and told me, so you're coming. I mean, first of all, I'm okay with the plot.
Okay.
It's good versus evil.
Right.
You can pretty much make anything up there, especially when it's about money. In this, it's like, let's get the nuclear warheads. Let's show what the nuclear warheads can do. And let's, as Cobra, sell them on the black market, make a bunch of money, and G.I. Joe's got to stop us.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
You don't care. It's
Right.
good versus evil.
So when did the problem come in?
But my whole thing is this. I'm sitting in the chair, and I feel like the 2 hours was like 3.5 hours.
Yes.
And the main thing that killed it for me was the acting. Channing Tatum cannot act.
At all.
Marlon Wayans, stick to the comedy movies.
White chicks.
Because he cannot act. Rachel Nichols can't act, you know? And then I'm looking up. Dennis Quaid is my man. Now, Dennis Quaid's been around for forever. He can act. And he stunk this movie up.
Well, let me tell you something. Okay,
mean,
the
jeez.
acting was a little bit shaky, but this is not really this is not really an acting type movie. Okay, it has some good action scenes. You can't tell me when these cats blasted the Eiffel Tower and it was going down. You know what I'm saying? These cats are in their little robotic suits and they're flipping over cars and they're doing this and that stuff.
They got
And
the
they're
body
shooting their
suits
little-
on that give them extra
and they're shooting
strength.
rockets and stuff. Yo, I was feeling
That
it, kid.
was-
And also, I thought it was a creative way of how they formulated the characters, how you know what I'm saying, how Cobra came to rise to power.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, Zartan. You know what I'm saying, my man Snake Eyes was up there.
Yeah, I'm not going for it.
No?
The only thing that I saw in this movie that really impressed me was Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow fighting, which was like always the big thing, even in the animated series. The Eiffel Tower scene wasn't bad with the power suits, but overall, what I felt like was this whole movie was the end of the original Star Wars, when it was a whole bunch of shooting and flying around and dipping and wilding.
Right.
Like this whole movie was like a whole lot of action, very little plot, horrible acting, And a lot of the action was like unidentifiable because everything's like doom, 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 spinning past you real fast.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a headache.
Yeah.
And then when I look up, it wasn't even that violent because it was PG-13.
Right.
I can't stand a bunch of action and no one's getting hurt.
Right. But listen, I really don't think it was bad. I think the shining moment in this movie for me was the Baroness's cat suit, the black leather one. I was feeling that. When she had the little boots on, she had a little cancer on, the little thighs out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking
Sienna
about.
Miller right there.
Sienna.
Come to me.
Come see us.
Sweet.
Sienna.
I can't see. I'm just going with anything right now. Oh, but, yo, the end all. Let's have some mulatto, baby. No,
Mulatto babies.
the end all be all for me is I felt like Stephen Sommers took this movie. There was no real story, horrible action, and he said, "Let's throw as much action as this as we can, but then try and keep it kid friendly."
Right.
And
that's why I liked it, because it was an action movie. They threw as much action as they can. We knew it wasn't based off of acting. Once you saw the actors, you already knew what time it was. So they gave us the action, and I'm cool with that. It was a mindless action movie, and let's go with that.
Yeah. He'll go with it. And go with y'all. I'm good. I stay home.
Come with me.
All right, listen. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to get to the most important part of the show. How much should you spend?
And please don't forget, justsayit.com. Please, if you have any questions, any comments about what we're saying about the show, please hit us up, justsayit.com.
That's right. We'll be back.
Peace.